Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay. Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
Amber, don't hurt him like that. I don't know what just happened. No one knew anything.
Life.
I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. Did I say something inappropriate? Got us kicked off. Okay, now we're on. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Lovely.
Once again, you wear those cool shirts that Texas Cheer gives you. I've yet to ever have one. Clearly, you're about to have a smoke. Good evening, everybody. It's Rudy Jay and Taylor and LG, and it is In the Building. Thank y'all for being up in here, jump in here and be in the building with us. We appreciate that. And if you're going to choose to be in the building with us, we beg and plead that you decide to have a subscription. They are free. You're not going to get spam mail. We're not going to ask you to join all this other stuff. You're simply going to get notified when we have shows. That's it. And your subscription keeps us on the air, and it keeps us in YouTube's graces. Welcome, and it is Taylor, but it's Rudy. It is In the Building. Live from the Slackers studio, where we are emanating as always. Now. And here we are. All right, well, here, I just to explain real quick, I'm too busy to put stuff up in my apartment. I'm too busy. I have 3 jobs. 3. Plus moving. And so I am trying to get my setup where it needs to be, man. But God almighty, I feel like I look like I've been taken hostage.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to blink the Morse code to tell y'all where I'm at, like those guys did in Vietnam. Good Lord. Welcome in here. Thanks for streaming with us. You can tip us. The more you tip us, the better equipment we'll have, and we won't have technical glitches ever. You can donate money to us on the Super Chat. You can also jump onto the Buy Me a Coffee link that LG always posts once or twice every show on our chat. So jump in here and chat with us. We don't take phone calls on this show, but we do reach chats from time to time. It's hard to keep up with all of you, but we try to get some of the better ones in between me and Rudy and LG's ranting and raving. And here we go. It is as we do this show tonight, it is what, Tuesday night? Ass Whip Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Yeah. My life's my life's an ass whip right now with the move and all the jobs I have. Moving sucks, man. You haven't moved in a long time. It sucks.
I got to this house in October 2005.
So you've forgotten what an ass whip that is to move.
2005, man. Be 19 years this October.
Attaboy. Well, keep it. You got equity in that thing, man. One of these days,
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, sir. So welcome in here. We are super excited. Dos Pendejos Durham Bulls Barstool Moving is in here. Says he wants to punch himself. Dos Pendejos Durham Bulls Barstool Moving. Says, want to punch myself for sending Mike and Nina's barstool down I-10 doing about 80 miles an hour. That damn thing almost passed me up. Okay. Our barstool that we dropped on the freeway now has its own handle. Of course it does. Because of course.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yep. Look at that. There it is. It just LG just posted it. Good grief.
I like it. I like
Get
it.
an
I
ass
like
whip,
it.
man. And we're still not all the way done.
What do you
And I'm
mean?
telling you, we still have a few things to get. We have little cars. My buddy Dale has helped. He has a pickup truck. My boy Russ from over at GC, they helped this Saturday, but we've not gotten it all out. Keep in mind, we've had 4 people living there plus 2 dogs. And Nina's oldest son is getting ready to move here in a couple of weeks. He's moving up to New York. Oh, thank you, Dos Pendejos Durham Bulls bar stool moving. He just donated
Thank you.
$19.99 to pay for that bar stool. So we're downsizing, but we had stuff, man. You know, I mean, we don't have. I swear to God, you see, you've never been to my apartment. LG's been to that apartment. He can vouch for me. I am a
No.
minimalist. We don't have things we don't use or need. Everything we have, we use. I don't have
I don't know
arbitrary
about
stuff
that,
in my
Mike.
home.
I don't know about that.
I really don't, man. I just don't. You know, I've been like that for years. What changed my life was, and I've never been opulent like with my stuff. But
Right.
what changed my life was years ago, probably 8 years ago or so, I saw a documentary one time called Minimalism about these 2 guys who vowed to have 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of shorts, 1 pair of swimming trunks, 2 T-shirts, 1 dress shirt, 2 pair of shoes for a year. That was it. They had chonas and socks. That was it.
That's
And they
stupid.
got through it. They got through it lickety
That's
split.
stupid.
They
That's
proved that you
stupid.
don't need a lot of stuff.
I don't need a lot of stuff, but I need more than 1 pair of jeans. I'm an entertainer. I'm a star. I'm not gonna
Understand?
show up.
You are
I'm not gonna show up everywhere I go in the same pair of jeans. It's just not
you
gonna happen.
are a
Look,
superstar.
I'm not rich, and I'm not like I'm not Ben Affleck, but
You dress well.
I can't go everywhere. I'm a minimalist in the sense of what I spend on what I buy, but I
Mhm.
can't go everywhere in 1 pair of jeans. It's just not gonna happen. But I get it. I wish I could, because again, packing is an ass whip.
Yeah, I get it. E. Kim 66 just donated $9.99. Thank you, E. Kim. Louis Flores just donated $1. Thank you. I feel like I sound like a televangelist. Got $9.99 in here from Big Akeem. Oh, here's $1. Bless you, Louis. Blessings to your family for the dollar.
Pay y'all's 10%. Pay y'all's tithes.
No, man. So I'm not like that bad. Like I couldn't go with 1 pair of jeans, but I got down, and LG can vouch for this. At the heyday of me living in Hawaii, I was down to 9 T-shirts, 2 pair of shorts, 1 pair two. Now I had 2 pair of swim trunks, right? And 2 pair of shorts. And the shorts I had were those like hybrid board shorts that you can swim in and wear around all day long. Those have gotten popular, and they're real. I'm wearing a pair now. I can't. They're like I could go swimming in the ocean in these, and then like go to work in these. They're like cross trainer shorts for Hawaiians, you know. Now I got way too low. I got especially during the pandemic. I didn't get dressed. Rudy, when I was in Hawaii, I think I've told you this before. There were weeks, man. I
You
think
just
I
lived
went
in chanclas, right?
I went 6 weeks, I think, without putting shoes on. I'm not shitting you. I'm not
See,
kidding.
I can't do that. I don't like being barefooted, but I get it.
Now if I had to get in the car and go somewhere or walk across the street to the ocean, I would wear chanclas over there. Maybe sometimes, not all the time. It was absolutely the truth. Not every time, but there was a little grocery store in our little hood up in the countryside there in the hellscape. Very, very countrified. There's video. There's video on that grocery store's camera of a barefoot Taylor pushing a buggy around buying groceries. Barefoot.
Yo.
With
Barefoot.
dried sand all over my legs.
Barefoot in the grocery store.
I know.
Is next level.
I know. Trashy.
Like, it's ghetto. It's ghetto.
It's ghetto AF.
Cool. It's cool. Like,
in Hawaii.
I
was on the
because
beach.
if you walked into HEB barefooted, we'd be like, what the fuck is this?
I would never do that.
But it's Hawaii. I've seen it I see it in Port A lot.
Yeah, beach bums.
I get
beach
it.
bum. That was me. Yeah. So I'm an old hippie beach bum at heart. And I'm a minimalist. I can see my closet from here. I've got like 15 t-shirts now, which
that's
is
good. That's a great amount.
That's a lot.
I like perfect example. So since the kids started back to school, my wife done some spring cleaning, and we took a bunch of stuff to Goodwill because we just had too much shit. Like we just kept shit that we had no business keeping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we finally got around to taking stuff to Goodwill now that we got the kids out the house. And yeah. So
Lola B's
15 is a good number because I'm not wearing 15 shirts. I'm not like y'all watch the show. To those that watch the show every day, I don't wear 15 shirts. I probably wear 10.
Right. And of the 15 I have, 10 were given to me by people.
Because like I only wear the shirts that look good hugging my man boobs.
Same.
Like I got like a good 20 that just show my tits, and I can't wear those.
Nipples.
See,
like I wear shirts that fit my physique well. Because I have shirts that fit,
right,
but they still show my titties. Like, oh damn, he should have on a sports bra.
Okay,
he should have on a sports bra. You feel me?
Now the board shorts that I have were $80 a piece. Okay.
Oh
now,
fuck.
No, I only had 2.
That's that iHeart money.
Nice.
That iHeart money was good, dog.
No, so what I believe in is don't have a lot of stuff, but don't have shit.
Right.
I bought $80 Patagonia board shorts that I could wear in the ocean or wherever.
What are they called?
Patagonia.
That's the most white boy shit I've ever heard in my life. What's Patagonia?
That is a South American company that makes outdoor wear. And
they're South American.
They're down in Patagonia, down past where Manu's from, south of Bahia Blanca, all the way to the Patagonian forest, to rainforest. 20% of all the money they make goes to conservation organizations across the planet. And they're $80 retail. And I had 4 pair of shorts. I had 2 pair of cheap swim trunks, and I had 2 pair of really nice Patagonias. I had a pair of chanclas, but I paid $140 for them. They were hand-stitched, Hawaiian-made, Olukai leather. I still have them to this day. They've lasted all these years, and they cured my bunion. Well, the bunion's always going to be there, but I haven't had pain in my bunion in years because of those shoes.
Gotcha.
I believe in nice things, but not having a bunch of shit. I'd rather have 5 nice shirts than 50 cheap, shitty shirts. And I'm with you, especially now at this age. You know, a man's body is a little different. You know, we start losing muscle. You got to wear a shirt that fits properly. It doesn't matter how cool the shirt is, your favorite band on there. If it doesn't fit right, it cannot be worn. If it don't fit, it ain't shit.
Yes, sir.
Or something like that.
If it don't fit, you must have quit, baby.
Yeah. My oldest kids give me crap. They say, Daddy's a bougie hippie, if such a thing exists.
Yes.
I'm an REI hippie. I'm an REI hippie. Yeah.
You're a bougie hippie. Right. If anybody would know your kids, you're a bougie hippie.
That's what they call me. Daddy's a bougie hippie.
I'm not going through the racks at Salvation Army. I'm leaving. First of all, sir, you're at Salvation Army. Okay?
Correct. Yep.
Calm yourself
Never
down.
should have stepped foot in there. Yep. Never should have stepped foot in there. Okay. All that shit to say, we're still in the process of getting our apartment in order. I'm teaching full-time. I'm doing our show full-time. I've got missions duties. And I vow to have this apartment where it needs to be by Monday's show. I know it's only Tuesday. Give me some time here, man. Nina's working. We're working. We have a going away party Saturday for her son because he's moving to he's going to NYU. I got a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit. How's that for bougie hippie? Oh, we're super hippies. Our son's going to NYU.
Exactly.
He's a brainiac.
Maybe next time at least just set up to where there's not a blank wall behind you.
I understand, sir.
Like
Here's
you
the problem.
face the wall. Give us the other view. You face the wall.
LG, the other view is our shit piled up. It looks like I'm in a
You don't have a window
yard
behind you or something? I'd rather see that than a blank wall.
Like
you ain't
with
got no windows?
You mean like blinds?
Insane asylum?
Windows. No, I know it looks like I'm locked up. It looks like I'm waiting. It looks like I'm in a holding cell waiting to get interviewed after a murder, like I'm a suspect. I'm in a little room waiting.
There's no window in that room.
Yes, there is. There is.
So put that as your background. The window should be your background, not a blank wall.
I'm gonna give you a spin around, dude. We just moved in here. Look, there's the was that better? That make you happy?
Yeah, if you made the bed, great. Yes.
Mike, there's a blood orange. There's a blood orange moon tonight, Mike.
I know, it's awesome. I should be out there howling at it. As a bougie hippie, I should be out there howling at the moon.
Hey, it's a full moon. I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
The one I don't do astrology, but I do notice when it's a full moon, Rudy Jay is ready to get going. Like if I didn't have I got kids and shit. Like if I was 33, I'd be in the streets tonight just because my whatevers are firing off because of the full moon.
Correct.
So shout out to my astrology people. I'm not big on it, but I'm ready to move something. But I got kids.
Okay. So let's get through the live spots so you can go get in bed with mama.
Oh, no, not that. We ain't doing none of that. No, we got a 5-year-old in the bed with us. We ain't doing none of that.
Well, what are you gonna do? Go in the shower and take care of that?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna watch Top Boy and go to bed.
You can't be pent up like that.
No, I'm fine. We good.
Well, does she have to go anywhere in the morning after y'all drop the baby girl off at school? There you go.
What's tomorrow? My days are fucked off.
It's Wednesday.
I don't keep up with days anymore, man. I don't know what day it is. It's Wednesday tomorrow. The only day I keep up with are Monday and Thursday. Why? Because it's fucking trash day. That's it. Other than that, I don't be knowing what fucking day it is.
Dude, I feel like we're a ship at sea, and I get it, man. We're looking for land. We're trying to find the good land. We're trying to find India. And I feel like we're Magellan right now, but we're going to strike gold. You just wait. 2025 is our year. No more of this bullshit hustling. Tired all the time. You don't have time for sex. That's not healthy.
Hey, Jesus is such a smart ass. Jesus De La Rosa. Mike acting like he's the first person who works and has to move.
Jesus, I'm a professional broadcaster. I have thousands of people who rely on me to tap dance and be funny and talk football every night. That's big pressure on me. I'm like Dave Chappelle. I'm going to have a breakdown if we don't have a breakthrough. I'm going to have a breakdown if we don't have a breakthrough. So,
amen.
Anyway, I'm tired, man. All right, let's get to the stuff. And look, do you have the video I sent you guys, LG? Is that up?
I don't.
The video. So this will give you an indication of why I'm the way I am. Now, obviously, this has been AI'd a bit. Do you have the video of my father?
10-4, apricot.
Okay, cool. Y'all want to see Big Mike? My brother sent me this tonight. I guess my dad was being silly, and they took my dad's head and body and put it on.
But he has some moves, though.
Yeah,
like if the moves are your pops got some moves.
They're kind of him, but it's been helped out by AI. Here's Big Mike earlier tonight with apparently also has no idea what day it is because he's doing this in his house.
Hey, cook.
That's my dad.
Cook. Are those
Mike.
Birkenstocks Big Mike got on? What are we doing?
Hey, we wear chanclas in it. We're hippies, man. We're bougie. My dad's an old hippie. That's my father right there, y'all.
Y'all both
That's
don't
my
got no
Big
knowledge.
Mike.
Hey, I see where you got your no nalgas from. Y'all both got the flat nalgas. I see
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
ain't
can
got no
see.
butt. Ain't got
I
no
can see
butt.
it. What's up, Big Taylor? What's
But we
up, Big
got a lot of
Mike Cook?
confidence, though. We got confidence because we
They got to
make up the
TikTok that
front what we
shit.
lack in the back.
Yo, here we
You
go with
catch my
this
drift.
bullshit. Here we go with this bullshit.
Magnum Dong.
Oh man,
Hey,
look at my
Cook, Big
daddy. That's
Mike.
great.
I love it. Hey,
That's
give him
my
a man
dad.
Ronald. I hate that we couldn't play the music that went with it. Go. See, LG makes up for it. Hey,
My father. That's Big Mike right there. Hey, he looks like Mac Brown after they won some sort of bowl. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's a 67-year-old man right there.
He gave me a little twerk.
Yeah.
The cargo shorts.
Yeah, you gotta have the cargos with the chocolate pink shirt, by the way. You bet your ass.
You gotta have the pink shirt. Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Give Big Mike.
So that's
Give it
the
up
man
for Big
who
Mike.
fired me right there.
Give it up for Big Mike.
I'm proud of that. That's great. He just turned 67 years old. That's my father right there, Big Mike Taylor. Big Michael Dean Taylor. That's my man. Good times. I don't see him enough, and that sucks.
Yo, Jimbo PTX said the Australian breakdancer broke through.
I think my dad is probably better than her.
No,
honestly.
your dad's better than her. And you know what's fucked up about the Australian chick? Just proving that we love a train wreck. There were so many good break dancers, but we didn't see any of it because of her.
Nope. That's bullshit.
It's bullshit. But this because we love a train wreck. We love a car crash.
It's unfortunate. Maybe I'll do some dancing at our next Slackers remote because I can't let my
I know
old
you got
man
moves.
show
I know
me
you
up.
got moves. You got moves.
Yeah. LG's posted some moves I've had in the past for sure. During the pandemic, we were bored when I was staying with him, and he had nothing in his living room but 2 lawn chairs and his DJ gear and a TV. We've had some good times at LG's. Back when LG had the Fu Manchu rolling because he didn't get a haircut because of the pandemic. Oh yeah, those were good times. Maybe I'll bust out some of those moves on the first post-game show.
All right.
As I segue into our first live spot of the night, which is Slackers. Whether I've got anything behind me or not, we're always in the Slackers studio. They are who brings us our studio, Slackles. And on August 31st, that is a Saturday, it is our first in the building University of Texas football post-game show on Love You Hard TV, live from Slackers on St. Mary's. The Slackers at St. Mary's is celebrating its 6th anniversary. I've not even been there, which is shameful. Punch me for not having been to the St. Mary's location. I'm going to make up for it, though, in a couple of Saturdays as Texas takes on Colorado State. Doors open at noon. Party kicks off at 3. They're going to celebrate their birthday with vendor experiences, swag droppage, live entertainment, our podcast, giveaways, EMOS. So join us for a big celebration at Slacker's 6th anniversary party at the St. Mary's location. And, of course, me and Rudy doing Texas-Colorado State post-game show. And that should be a good time. So come out and hang out with us. Thank you to our guys at Slackles.
White Claw, Modelo, Gin and Juice, St. Arnold's, vendors, swag drops, live entertainment, and giveaways. And giveaways EMOS way. Giveaways EMOS way.
All right, let's get some punching in tonight. If you don't mind, presented by the official family lawyer in the building. It is Orlando Kill. Do you have a punch tonight, sir?
I do have a punch. I actually have a punch/leg drop.
Whoa. Okay.
For one Hulk Hogan. First of all, for being a 70-year-old man still calling yourself Hulk. But he got liquored up. He was promoting his beer. Some rack-ass city in Ohio. Every city in Ohio fucking sucks anyways. Ohio is a dump. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Gets liquored up.
Never been.
Gets liquored up, promoting his beer that's probably tastes like dog piss, and says, hey, would y'all like it if I body slammed and leg dropped Kamala? Only to realize probably, a minute later, somebody probably gave him a hand signal like from the back, like, and he's like, it's just the beer talking. Dude, you still wear a bandana. All right? You're still wearing a bandana. You still call yourself Hulk.
Yeah, he's a spare.
He's a fucking loser. He's a fucking loser. This is politics aside. You don't talk about body slamming and leg dropping a female. Punch Hulk Hogan and then hit him with a leg drop. His biggest claim to fame is Rocky III. Fuck Hulk Hogan and fuck his humor and fuck his beer. And he's an idiot. And I hate Hulk Hogan. And even though, I don't care that he doesn't want his daughter dating black guys, whatever. You want to keep the bloodline pure. That's on you. That's your business. But when you talk about body slamming and leg dropping women, you're an idiot. And you wear red high top boots with gold strings, and your claim to fame is gold tights, and you still call yourself Hulk and you still scream even though you don't have a voice. Leg drop and punch that idiot.
Yeah, man, in the 80s.
And I'm not drinking your beer. I don't give a shit about Hulk Hogan's beer.
Good one.
You only promote, and just so happens you're promoting your beer while you're backing Trump. And if you were backing Kamala, the same, like, oh, now you got a beer coming out because you feel like the Trumpers are going to go out and buy it. He's an idiot, and his act is old. Go lay down. Go retire. Go somewhere, bro.
Yeah, reinvent, man. Dude, he's 70-something. This dude's like 70. That's all he's got. All he has is 45 years ago when he was somebody.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Every time you see anything about him personally, he comes off as the biggest S-bag on the planet.
He got to get added to the douchebag list. Like, you're still screaming?
Right. Rudy has nominated Hulk Hogan for D-Bag. I've got a running list going.
What are you gonna do? Like, shut the fuck
up. Hey, brother. It's always brother. It's the same old shtick, man. It's the same old crap.
Whatever, all of it.
What to do when the Hulkster votes for Donald Trump? I mean, come on. It's just the same old shit.
He's an asshole, sir.
I love Ultimate Warrior. Yes, y'all are right. Greg, Zachary. If it's you, be what? Oh, anyway. I don't know. Let's go.
Tonight I'm going
punch
to
Hulk Hogan.
All right. My punch is a guy, and I'm punching him because he's actually, you know what? maybe he's at least admitted it and said he feels bad, but punch him anyway for being this way. Again, we talked about this last night, how Bill Belichick's coaches all get jobs because they work for Bill, and they suck. And because I just think, like, they don't go be who they are. They all try to be Belichick. You can't do that if you don't have Tom Brady playing quarterback. So punch Minnesota Vikings coordinator, the defensive coordinator. It's a damn good coach.
Okay.
Former head coach of the Dolphins, Brian Flores.
What happened?
Who admitted today that all of the things you and I talked about, Tua.
They were true?
Yeah. Who did we talk about, LG? Tagovailoa. It's not old yet. Still not old. Still not old. Tua went on a podcast and talked about how horrible Brian Flores was to him personally. Told him he sucked. If he had another quarterback, he'd have him in there. He has no business starting in the NFL. And now Tua's like a max player in Miami. And Brian Flores admitted today that he did say all the horrible things to Tua that Tua claims he did on the podcast, including at one time Brian Flores called Tua a, quote, terrible called him a terrible person.
Oh, person? Not just quarterback?
And a terrible person, too. Not just coach and mean guy, but just a terrible person. So Brian Flores said today, quote, I'm genuinely happy for the success that Tua has had, and I really wish him nothing but the best. Flores was, of course, Miami's head coach for Tua's first 2 seasons. And, of course, Flores got shit canned in January of 22. And the number one reason why Tua basically went in there and told the administration, I want you to trade me or get rid of Brian Flores. And, of course, they ain't going to get rid of Tua in that doing that thing.
And
Flores admitted it that, yeah, I said all that stuff, and says that he's trying to evolve as a person. Okay, dude, that's 2 years ago. You ain't evolved. Your ass got called out, so now you're trying to backpedal and save face. Punch Brian Flores. Just own it. Just say, hey, I thought Tua sucked, and I was just trying to be mean. I was trying to be strategic. I thought I was Bill Belichick. You cannot do that. Greg Popovich's coaches know you can't go try to be Pop somewhere because you don't have the personnel, and you're not Pop. Steve Kerr has never tried to be Pop. Doc Rivers has never tried to be Pop. Quinn Snyder's never tried to be Pop. None of these guys have tried to be Pop. Even the guys that have gone into front offices, like Sean Marks in Brooklyn, and Dennis Lindsay, who runs the Jazz. These people that have worked for Pop, they go be who they are. And I just think that Belichick's guys
was he right?
Trying to be Bill. Was Brian Flores right? No, Tua's a good quarterback, a very good quarterback. Tua's probably
okay. How are we going to say he's good? How are we going to say he's good, but we say Dak Prescott sucks?
Because we're Cowboy fans. Because we're Dak fans and we watch him every Sunday and we're tired.
Come on now. I've watched Tua. Tua cannot complete a pass against a zone.
Tua's not. How long is Tua been in the league?
They gave him Tyreek Hill. They gave him Tyreek Hill.
They did.
And he's still a bag of beans.
He's not a bag of beans.
He's
not a bag of gold.
Brian Flores right? What's wrong with me telling you that you suck if I think you suck?
Well, he was too harsh to Tua. Way too.
Where are we? I thought this is the NFL. We're too harsh. Mike,
you can still be too harsh.
Getting soft on me.
He's calling Tua a motherfucker and you're a piece of shit. I wish I could trade you today. Maybe he would. Flores should have come out today and said, "No, I was just trying to motivate."
You know what?
But Flores thought? Flores admitted he was wrong. Said he's evolved as a person since then. Even Flores admits he was over the top.
You know what Flores thought? Flores thought, and I bet a dollar to a donut. Flores is like, well, he's coming from Nick Saban. I know Nick Saban used to dog cuss this dude. I know he did.
Maybe.
He's used to tough love. He's coming from Alabama. Everybody thinks Nick is a hard ass. So like, hey, you know what? He's used to tough love. I'm gonna see if he responds to this. Now, and you can't coach everybody like that. Like some guys need a pat on the butt. Hey man, keep shooting. Hey man, keep pulling away. Just keep. And then some guys you can be like Danny Green and Pop he's walking to the sideline and Pop tells him, "Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's not wired. And I think it's whether Brian Wright was right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Tua's soft for letting us know that. He's soft. That shit. He's soft for that.
Oh, for just keeping that between men.
Let's keep that between men.
I agree with that. I do. I'm
not saying Brian's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, like, who gives a shit?
You know what? That's a good point. I agree. Why now? Why bring that up now? Who cares? You moved on. Flores got shit canned. Remember he filed the big grievance saying that the Dolphins were racist. When it turns out they weren't racist, they just chose Tua over him. Tua went in there and laid down an ultimatum.
Mike, we didn't even talk about that part of it.
I know. Flores got screwed in Miami, but it turns out maybe it's because he was an asshole. And maybe Flores is like, seriously? I'm out after 2 years? Because I was mean to Tua? Maybe Flores did really think it was racism. It's like, really? I'm fired because I was mean to Tua?
Well, so then clearly what happened was he didn't know that Tua snitched. And he was like, so why am I out?
Oh, he got underbellied. Dang.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Anyway,
that's a good angle.
But punch Brian Flores for not standing on what he believed.
Yeah.
Like, why are you backpedaling?
Look, I was trying to motivate
I'm cool with your punch. I'm cool with the punch because it's like, yo, stand on it.
Yeah,
I thought
agree.
he sucked. Like, at the time, you could be like, hey, I thought he did suck. Turns out he didn't. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
But as far as like, oh, I'm so sorry and I'm going to grow as a person. Why?
That's what he said. I'm growing. I've evolved. No, you haven't. It's been 2 years. You're 54. You didn't evolve.
Idiot.
It's Orlando Kell. He is not an idiot. Maybe you married one, and it is indeed time to move on. Maybe you have a Brian Flores Tua Tagovailoa-like marriage, and it needs to be dissolved. Maybe she won't Tua. You know? Maybe
You
she
two
won't.
hands or you one hand?
Who, me? I ain't got room for two. I use
Me
one.
neither.
That's all
Me
I need.
neither. Me neither. Me neither, dog. I always be waiting like, is she going to use two? No, damn. Fuck.
Can't fit two.
Nah, it's not two, man. Fuck.
It takes one.
There's a one. I'm like, damn, man. That sometimes I just look at myself in shame, like, damn, one.
She loves you, man. She stayed with you
I
all
know,
these years. It ain't
I
about
know,
that.
man.
She's fine, clearly.
I really ain't shit. That's what happens when you're 5'8".
What are you doing, man? Come on, man. That's not necessary. I've been in many locker rooms where you thought, oh damn, I stack up with him. Then I've been in locker rooms where I'm like, you go, Matt Bonner. Damn, you know, you just never know.
You're not. Everybody's not Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles. They had to clear a path when that fool walked in the room after the show. Oh my God, what was it? Darren Woodson. Darren Woodson could have jump rope with his own penis.
Really?
Darren? Yeah, oh my God, dude, he could have done double dutch with his own penis. He's got that. Darren Woodson is one of my favorite players of all time, and this is one of the reasons why, by the way, because I've seen him naked. That man could fly fish with his wiener.
Magnum dong.
It's unbelievable. It's incredible. Golly.
He said it's incredible.
It is. How do you not? I mean, I'm a heterosexual man, but I recognize greatness when I see it. I mean, golly. All right. If you're in a terrible marriage, Orlando Kell can help you get out of it, where it doesn't ruin your life, especially if you're a dad. Dads can get really screwed over in this state. If a woman decides to go after you, this state will bend over backwards to allow her to do that, which is highly unfortunate. I support any and all things Texas, with a few exceptions. One of them being this state will screw over a guy in a marriage, in a divorce, and that's awful. And Orlando Kell's there for dads. Call him at 210-775-4995 or email him directly. It's orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com. All right, on the heels.
Yo, LG Mark double dutch.
Got Emmett over there on one end and Woody just standing there like this. I just picture Emmett on the other end.
It's like,
oh, geez. All right. Did you see CeeDee Lamb's tweet this morning?
No, talk to me.
So CeeDee's nickname at Oklahoma was Spider-Man, because he's so quick and can fly through the air and all this kind of shit. You know, he's so athletic. Oh. And so he posted a picture of him. He posted a picture of Spider-Man in a black outfit today, in black Spider-Man costume. Okay. Evil Spider-Man.
Okay.
And so all these people are like, oh, I see CeeDee letting the Cowboys know he ain't playing. He's being evil Spider-Man. So he went from regular Spider-Man to evil Spider. You know how these kids love to post these cryptic ass messages. So
stupid.
Well, Jerry's now apparently panicked. So 4 hours later, we get news of this. Is Todd Archer with ESPN.com. As the holdout of CeeDee Lamb continues, Jerry Jones said today the sides are, quote, having promising talks regarding a contract. So we get Black Spider-Man this morning. 4 hours later, now we got talks again. What promising talks means is not entirely clear. Negotiations have been going on at various times throughout training camp without a resolution, of course. Cowboys don't play till September the 8th, but still. And when they asked Jerry, is he optimistic a deal will get done soon, the quote, well, I think I am when I say that. If I say it is and it ain't, but if I don't think it might not be and I feel like I won't be, it's just same old Jerry shit. See if you can make heads or tails of the quote. Well, I think I am optimistic. And I will say that it doesn't sound too promising. The facts are that I believe we'll come together. I won't speak for him. That's what I'm trying to do, i.e. get out of the way. It's just Jerry bullshit. I will if I don't, and I feel like I might not want to, and I feel like I might not want to, then I will, and I feel like
they're close.
That's about to happen.
Close.
It is about to happen. It's about to happen. They're going to panic.
It's weird, though.
He wants 33 a year.
Yeah, well, that's the going rate right now, and he's a top 5 wide receiver. But what's weird though, the weirdest situation, and I know why Cincinnati's being this way, because they feel like they have Joe Burrow now. While he may not be Patrick Mahomes, they feel like they have a guy that they can just plug and play receivers. Like they're not going to just go to the bottom of the barrel like you do for Patrick Mahomes, but the fact that Jamar Chase isn't done is so strange because he's right there. It's you either take Justin Jefferson or you take Jamar Chase. CD's close. Tyreek's gotten paid. Devontae Adams gotten paid. Debo's gotten paid. Like, how in the hell has Jamar Chase not gotten paid? Jamar, unfortunately, in his case, has the best quarterback of all those receivers. Devontae Adams, he got freaking Gardner Minshew. Justin Jefferson has a rookie that ain't going to play. CD has Dak. Tyreek Hill has Tua. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Jamar's in a place where it's like, speaking of, think about Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs were like, we want to pay this guy $30-something million and we have an all-world quarterback. Let's think about this. I think Jamar, even though I'm not putting anybody on the same planet as Patrick Mahomes, but Joe Burrow has a winning record versus Patrick Mahomes. So the Cincinnati Bengals can play hardball because they have Joey B. Because if CD gets done before Jamar Chase, if I'm Jamar, I'm not showing up. Fuck it, I ain't showing up. There's no way Jamar Chase should get paid after CD Lamb. It don't make no sense. I hate to make this about Jamar Chase and we're talking about Lamb.
No. I like receivers. It comes down to a conversation about the difference between Joey Burrow and Dak Prescott. Cincinnati's got Joey B. We love Jamar, but we got Joe Burrow.
We got Joe Burrow.
Why not go get an elite edge rusher? Why not go get a badass left tackle rather than re-sign Jamar Chase?
The year they went to the Super Bowl, he was sacked more than anybody. Like, he got to the Super Bowl because he's Joey B.
Right. His career is going to get cut short if they don't keep him healthy. He's missed a year and a half already, and he's only in his 6th season. And I love the man. I love Joe Burrow. Yeah. And I don't know that he's going to play 10 years at this rate. They've got to protect him once and for all. He gets hurt every other year. And it's because that offensive line's terrible.
They suck.
I mean, these elite clubs, the Bills, say what you want about Josh Allen. Josh is a $250 million guy. And so they let Stephon Diggs go. They traded him. Bye. We got Josh.
Like, your talent doesn't outweigh your headache.
The Ravens never have an elite wide receiver.
Oh my
they've got
God, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, Lamar's just like, can I get somebody? Anybody?
Yeah, he just needs somebody. They won't go. They won't even go get half-assed wide receivers.
Yeah, they went and got Odell 5 years past his prime.
Right. Yeah. Same. And like you said, the Chiefs are like Tyreek Schmeireek. Go have fun in Miami. Go play with
Dak.
Have fun with Tua.
Jalen Hurts needs AJ Brown.
Yes.
Dak needs CD. Tua needs Tyreek Hill. Gardner Minshew needs Devontae Adams. Cincinnati's like, does Joe need Jamar?
They look at it as just like it's a huge, cool bonus if we have him, but we cannot We can't sacrifice defense and offensive line for Jamar Chase.
Amen, brother.
The Raiders paid all that money. You brought up Devontae Adams. That's because they didn't have a max quarterback in house. We got a mediocre quarterback. Let's go get him an elite wide receiver. The Cowboys are different in that they have a quarterback that wants elite money. But can they give him elite money and CD elite money and Micah Parsons elite money and be able to field the roster next season?
Yo, let's not forget about Trayvon Diggs' contract.
It's coming.
Let's not forget about Zach Martin's contract. Like Tyler Smith's going to be coming up here soon. He's the best left guard in the game.
Correct.
There's still a lot of people to take care of, man.
Correct.
Tough situation. And to boot, there's no running game unless you're going to put Trey Lance at running back because that's their best runner on the team. Right? He's the best runner on the team. So there's a lot of questions to answer. I see why Jerry's playing hardball.
I forgot to say, I was going to say this Sunday night after the game. I talk a lot of crap about Deuce Vaughn. Deuce had a good game the other night. If we're going to look at preseason,
if we're going to be fair, let's be fair. He did.
He had a good game. And he's probably the best running back they have, which says something about what they have. And a washed-up Zeke and Rico Dowdle. They're getting ready to run Rico Dowdle and Zeke Elliott out there as their running back.
But hey, you're the hellscape guy. What's the receiver's name from the Rams?
Puka Nacua.
They got another receiver in a late round that is playing his ass off.
Yeah, the Rams know they know how to draft receivers.
They got another receiver who has 11 catches in 2 preseason games for like damn near $130. Whittingham. I hate that I can't look at it because I saved it on my phone.
Jordan Whittingham.
They got another late round receiver. So back full circle. Cincinnati's like,
yeah, we're good
because it's not in the cards for Jerry. CD's getting paid. Like I don't even want to speculate that. But what I'm saying is when you got an elite QB, Puka Nacua, look. I mean, I could go on and on. So, and now they found another one. They found another hidden gem. It just goes back to your theory on receivers and running backs.
Right. You can find them if you know what you're doing. Now, my theory, all I said was you can find good ones. There's a lot of them. I never said start Rico Dowdle. I've never said that.
No. That's
They're still going to have, they currently have the worst running back core in pro football.
God damn, Mike.
They do. I can't, I'm sitting here trying to run through the Cardinals and, people like that, the Panthers. The Cowboys are getting ready to field the worst running core that they probably had in at least 25 years out there this season. This team sucks. Yes, Whittingham was a Longhorn. You're right. Francis.
So so I know who I'm talking about then. Okay, yeah, he's with the Rams now, and he was a late round pick, and he is balling.
Yeah,
balling. Shout out to the Rams.
They know what they're doing. Turns out Sean McVay's pretty good. Coaches matter in the NFL. Turns out that's the case. All right. Texas Cheer Liquor. Rudy's had the shirt on all night long. Hit me with it. We get anybody today that dropped it in the building phrase? Dang it.
Not today, but we did move a couple specials.
Okay. Well, hopefully at least one of the 7 stores got a 5% discount.
I'm sure they did.
Surely.
I'm sure they did. 818 for $24.99. 7 different locations, always mentioned in the building. Military discounts available as well. So they love the military and they love in the building.
We do love the military.
And we got the Hot Tua cocktail to go bag.
Now tell us, what's the Hot Tua combo?
Damn, I don't have it in front of me, man, but it's the red Jarrito.
Okay.
Vodka, like 3 shots. But you got to spit on the bottle before you drink it.
Love it. She looks like a vodka. She looks like a cranberry vodka
drinker. Looks like a vodka cranberry chick.
Yeah, or a White Claw. She's a White Claw or a vodka cranberry girl. No question.
Yeah, for
Is
shizzle.
Texas Cheer still hiring? Somebody wants to know.
Yes, go to email your resume to TexasCheerLiquor@gmail.
All right, and
Always
AD will,
hire.
he will
It's hard
check.
to find good. It's hard to find good help out here, man.
Dude,
a lot of these people are like,
is.
"Oh, I need a job. I need a job." You give them a job, then next thing you know, hey man, I can't make it today. My grandma needs a ride downtown. I can't come in today.
My grandma needs a ride downtown. And here's the thing, AD also, he will check your references. He ain't playing.
Yeah, but this is the key, Thunderdome / In the Buildingers.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can check if you ever worked at Radio Shack and Toys R Us. So just put you worked at Radio Shack for 10 years. Who the fuck they gonna call?
Oh, no! You haven't seen that? You're giving advice on how to get. You're giving advice on lying on a resume to your own employer. I like it. Always say in the building get 5% off the Texas Cheer. Oh, geez. All right. What else? Do we have the? So apparently someone took a picture of me getting gas.
What?
While hauling furniture from my old apartment to the current one. There it is right there. Durham Bulls moving.
Moving.
And after everybody found out that we lost a chair on the highway yesterday, everybody was picturing that scene right there. Look at that. My word.
Now,
that is not me.
Yeah, no, that's being resourceful though. You'll see if there's a city that you would see that in.
It's this one.
It's San Antonio.
It is this.
That's actually tame for San Antonio.
I know.
Yeah,
didn't we have the guy in the Target cart with tires?
Yeah, I mean, we had the guys standing on the trailer holding the mattress, risking death.
Well, that Target cart that's been driving around all over the nation. That's super famous.
Oh, okay.
The giant shopping cart.
I'm starting to feel like that's a Target marketing
we always got
ploy.
people traveling with big old like mushroom fucking stack ups of furniture in their tiny little S10 93 S10 pickup.
Yeah, and they got Primo up there holding shit with his body. Let me know when we're there.
It's always like 35 rusted bicycles too. It's like, what the hell are you? Why are you dragging this down?
They don't need 30-year-old couches.
I remember I applied to, and they never got back to me. I guess they had too many people. I applied to recharge the scooters. They were paying good money to pick up the scooters. Mm-hmm. And charge them at your house, and then drop them back off.
Yeah, the bird scooters.
Remember that? They were paying good.
They still pay good. I think we banned them, didn't we?
Well, it was Mike's fucking fault. I remember like indirectly taking shots at Mike.
I had them taken away. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember taking indirect shots at Mike for that because I was still over there on the ticket. And Mike was so anti-scooter, and I had just come off a weekend where I was riding them all over Dallas.
That's
and Mike's
funny.
like, fuck those scooters. And they're all over the city. They're littering my city. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is Mike hating on the scooter?
We openly complained to Mayor Nuremberg about it. And within 6 months, that shit got cleaned up, baby.
I saw a homeless dude in Austin one day just walk by a stack of scooters, and one by one, he just chunked them into Lady Bird Lake. Just one by one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is a homeless
dude
of that
shit? Yeah, I don't know if he's homeless or just a disgruntled dude, but he looked like a bum.
He looked like a bum. What does a bum look like, LG?
You know.
I know. I'm just giving.
We've all seen them.
And you're not supposed to say bum in Austin. They're roofless or something like roofless.
They're home.
Oh, wait, those are gangster rappers. Gangster rappers are roofless.
I just watched Straight Outta Compton this morning.
Oh, really? Oh, O'Shea Jackson Jr. is so good in that playing his dad.
Well, he should be. He played his dad. He better be good.
Dude, he looks really good. He looked
just like you. Yeah.
He did a great job. Yeah, and the old school hat and the Jerry girl was awesome. It's great. Super kick-ass. All right, what else tonight? Shout out to the official Tejano band and Conjunto band of our show, the Los Tex Maniacs.
Wait, time out. You got to tell me if we got an official Tejano band. We've done 150 shows.
I'm sorry.
And
hadn't come up yet.
No one told me.
I'm sorry. It hasn't come up yet. But yes, the official Tejano band of our show is Max Baca, Flaco Jimenez. They're one of the greatest one of the greatest accordion players of all time. Los
Ouch.
Tex Maniacs, they got invited to go play at the Democratic National Convention. También they went up there and they played already in Chicago. They kicked ass too. Orale, Los Tex Maniacs.
Good for them.
Official. I know Rudy doesn't take political stances these days. And Max said, by the way, had the Republicans invited us, we would have played that too. We're honored just to play at a convention. We don't care. We don't care.
They sound like in the building.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, both parties have things we don't support, and both parties have things we do.
If Kamala's representatives would have called and said, hey, we want to in the building to broadcast live from the DNC, what would your answer be, Mike?
I'd call you and say, I need you to take a stance. I need you to get in on the political, because we need to do this. Even if you're lying, lie about it.
I think if that happens, we need to take the fork in the road, and In the Building is now a political show.
I know shit, right?
Because opportunity only comes knocking once.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Hey, LG, let me tell you something. I might have. I probably would have wore a Kamala T-shirt, the whole shit, because they cut different types.
You get that. It doesn't matter which side you get that call. You got to cash in.
Hey, man,
so I got. Wait, hold on, LG. I got to take the Trump check too.
I mean, like you said, they buy shoes too.
Look. I can tell you this. You know who's been in that scenario? Steven Seagal. That fool had no idea that Vladimir Putin was a fan of him.
Comrade
he gets called
Seagal.
up. He finds out that Vladimir Putin is a fan of him, and that son of a bitch moves to Russia to take advantage
He's a
of
freaking
that.
citizen. Yeah.
I know. And he's made how much? No telling how much money and the life that guy leads in Moscow as an honorary Putin cabinet member.
I missed that. I used to love Steven Seagal. Under Siege was my shit.
He moved to Russia because he found out Putin loved all of his movies, and now he became a citizen to take advantage of that. You're on the record saying that you would go work for the Saudis. You'd go live tournament podcast style if the Saudis asked you to. Got kids to feed.
Saudis never did nothing. Saudis never did nothing. Saudis never did nothing to me.
Damn, there you go. We have listeners of this show, viewers, that work in Saudi Arabia in the oil fields. They go spend 6 months at a time out there and then come home for 6 months and go back and forth. It's just business, baby. Ain't nobody supporting chopping nobody's heads off. I support women's rights, but I support as a capitalist, as a member of a democratic society, I support my right to take their money. Just saying. I got babies to feed, you know. Speaking of, how was kindergarten?
I got 4 kids to feed.
This morning, day 2, after we had a rough kindergarten first day on Monday,
bro,
at Johnson Manor. How did things go today for day 2 at kindergarten class?
Complete meltdown and chaos.
Worse than yesterday.
And then you exactly what you described yesterday. For those that missed the show, you said your daughter clinged on to
my leg,
wife at the time's leg, and wouldn't let go, and then did the same to you. Exactly the same thing. Like, she was fine. All right, we'll see you later. We're walking off, and I just hear she comes sprinting to her mom. Don't make me stay.
Oh,
complete meltdown.
She's so
complete
adorable.
Meltdown. Oh. But check this out. Yoli hits me up.
Okay.
Yoli knows the teacher.
Okay.
Reassures me he's great. He's an in the building guy. And shout out to her teacher. Shout out to Mr. Zamora, because he tried to calm my daughter down. I was like, hey, you didn't tell me your dad was Rudy J. I listen to your dad every day. So shout out to Mr.
really?
Zamora.
Okay. After I spent 30 minutes wondering why a man was teaching kindergarten, I find out he watches our show.
So he made her feel better, but it's gonna be
Okay.
it's gonna be a week and a half, 2 weeks. Tomorrow we're gonna deal with the same shit.
She'll be fine.
But today was a complete meltdown, and I wasn't okay. She wasn't okay.
Yeah, no, it's gut wrenching. It makes you feel like shit.
I felt like shit.
It sucks.
I felt like shit. I'd never seen her that hurt. She was
As you're
sick.
driving off and she's just sobbing.
I was sick. I was sick, bro. Because I got two other girls that never did. My oldest never did this. My teenager was like, "Yo, peace. Don't even walk me. I got it." Like this one is like, I felt like a piece of shit, dude. But that's all good.
No, it's got to happen. It's the way it goes. Man, God,
You're in big trouble, though, pal.
I'm sorry I
piece
brought
of
it
shit
up.
like
It's
you for
unfortunate.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool that now you and the teacher have y'all have met. He knows who you are. That's a good thing. That's good. And now he knows.
Yoli reassured. You know, Yoli reassured me like, "Hey, I talked." Yoli let me know she let my wife know like, "Hey, I talked with him. Great dude, great teacher. Nothing to
Yoli,
worry
a long
about."
time teacher in San Antonio.
Yeah.
We got a lot of teacher buddies that watch this show. A lot of them. All right, we also got some roofing buddies too, called GC Roofing. I'm only showing the sign. I know that I don't want to get other clients mad at me, but Russ gave me. So when they helped me move on Saturday, Russ gave me this to stick in my yard. How about that?
Well, Russ. So I'll do the live.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
yes, sir.
When you set the appointment with your insurance company, GC Roofing will meet them there. So my Allstate calls me and they said, we'll be there between 8 and 11, which that's a 3-hour window. Russ and Gino were at my house at 7:45.
Nice.
And they were like, we don't care how long it's going to take them to get here.
Yeah.
We're going to wait. Had the ladders already set up for Allstate.
Yeah.
Handled everything perfectly. I felt like I was in great hands. I felt like it went really well. Shout out to Russ and Gino from GC Services Roofing and Construction. They did what they said they were going to do. They said, Rudy, once you make the appointment, we got you. And I said, cool. And Allstate comes out. They do their thing. Russ is watching them, making sure they're catching everything. Come to find out, I got hail damage on my fence. I got hail damage on my screens on my window. I got hail damage on my gutters.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to GC Services Roofing and Construction for doing what they said they're going to do, because they got there about 7:45. The dude didn't show up till almost 10. But they sat there. Yeah, they sat there and they waited and they made sure that he saw everything that they saw so the insurance company can cut the proper check. So
very good.
I can firsthand see it. Call them yourself, 210-347-0426, or hit them up at gcservicesroofing.com.
All right. Before we go, so yesterday my punch was Mike Gundy. You know, I like Mike Gundy. He's entertaining, but I got tired. His shit gets a little tired every once in a while.
For sure.
Punched him because he's bitching again about NIL. We're done talking about NIL. It's time to talk about football. You see what he's going to do now though? So he got criticized for criticizing NIL. So guess what? Did you see the idea that Gundy has? It's actually really
the QR code on the helmet.
All Oklahoma State football players will have a QR code, so you can literally pay them during the game or get links to their NIL deals.
LG,
pretty cool.
Come on the screen real quick, LG. How close do I have to be?
That wouldn't be appropriate.
Stupid. How you got to be pretty close to get a QR to pop up. Like, what fan from home or the stands can get a QR code to pop up?
When they do the close-ups, when they cut to the close-ups of like the celebrations, you know, they got 500
So while I'm watching the
cameras out
game,
there.
I can send them $30 to my favorite running back if I can get his QR code.
So that works. I can scan a QR code on a helmet if it's close to the screen on TV.
That's a pretty cool idea.
You heard about that one fan that had the sign that said "Send me Bitcoin" and it had his QR code. The dude made like freaking $40,000 that day.
Oh my god!
Of just randoms sending him little tiny amounts.
When are we getting QR codes for this show?
What am I doing with my life?
When's the In the Building QR code come out?
The problem with In the Building is we're on a streaming platform. We're not on a television, so most people can't scan the QR code with the device they're watching the show on.
Oh, they have to pull us up on the TV.
Exactly. That's the advantage.
If you have
with
Roku or
NFL
you have a smart TV,
and
you can watch us.
NCAA. Yeah, if you're there, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
or you're
a
watching
lot
on
of
your
people
computer
do
or
watch our
iPad.
show on TV, like in the morning when they're getting ready for work.
I see that.
They'll
They
watch
post
last night's
pictures.
show and they'll pull it up on their TV rather than their phone.
It looks good
I've
on the
seen
TV.
that.
Yeah.
I like it on the TV.
Yeah, we look great on there. It's badass. That's cool. Dustin's in here. I feel for you, Rudy. My 6-year-old nephew who I'm like a father to have the same deal. My only problem is the school is shit. I won't call them out by name, but one of those magnet schools. See, Lola's saying she's back. She's in here. Says Mr. Zamora's a good dude. My buddy for 14 years. Baby girl's in good hands. She'll be fine.
We good. Oh no, I'll give it a week or two. She'll be
it.
fine. I'm not the first parent to go through this. Sometimes
no. And you got to make progress. It's just slow progress each day. So
she's gonna love school. At one point, the switch is gonna flip, and she's gonna be like,
"Yeah, man,
I totally agree."
Today.
Once she realizes that y'all are coming back every day, she's like a dog that's getting left at home for the first time. They tear the carpet up. They like scratch the walls to hell.
Yeah. Today was a rough day, man.
Yeah.
It was a rough day.
Tomorrow she'll probably cry, but it's like small progress. Maybe she won't cling to your feet. She'll cry, but go ahead and walk into the classroom. Slow progress. And it's brutal. It takes years off your life because you feel like ass. You know, she'll forget about it in a month.
The other kids are looking at you like, what's up with your daughter, bro? I didn't expect this either, my guy.
It happens. It happens all. All right, I got to get to bed, y'all.
All right.
I got actually, you know what? I got to go lesson plan. We have testing tomorrow too, most of the day. So I only have half my classes, but I got to go lesson plan for them. So off I go. Love y'all hard. Thank you to all viewers. Thank you to all subscribers. Thank you to LG. Thank you to Rudy. Thank you to our partners. Back on here manana at 9:30. Sound good to y'all for tomorrow? Sounds good to me.
Drops of gold today. LG was on fire.
Yeah, he was. All right, we'll hit y'all up tomorrow on the Twitters and let you know what time, but we're thinking tomorrow night for sure. That's it. We're done. Peace out.
Peace.
Go memes. It's late. I got memes. I got memes.
Bonsoir.
Tua. Good night, Ruben. Right head down. Bum, bum, bum.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.